lot of financial news to talk about this week. Congress is getting closer on the auto bailout. The FDIC announces a plan to keep people in their homes with a lower interest rate, and gas is dropping like a rock. Let's bring in the Watchdog on Wall Street, Chris Markowski, with a take on all of this. A lot is happening all at once, and the bailouts. Let's start with the auto bailouts. I mean, what do you think is going to happen? How will that affect Americans?
They're still arguing over it. They still haven't decided. They keep saying it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, and it hasn't. No.
And all these CEOs driving themselves and.
Well, that was a bit of a gimmick, wouldn't you say? So
yes.
I mean, it's
to get on the news, which it did.
Imagine what would have happened if one of those cars broke down on their way to Washington D.C.
How embarrassing would that be?
But anyway, I mean, I don't know what in turn is going to happen. It doesn't look. I mean. Personally, I don't feel that giving $15 million to a failing entity is going to actually help matters any, unless there's fundamental changes that are going to be being made.
Is it $15 million for each of the three?
Excuse me, $15 billion. Excuse me.
I was going to say because $15 million. I'm not sure. No. It's a billion.
$15 billion, and Ford is going to come because Ford's doing okay.
All right.
It's mostly for Chrysler and also General Motors. But the interesting thing is that Chrysler's owned by a private equity firm, and they've got plenty of cash. Why don't they just pump more money into the company?
I hope these are questions being asked in Washington.
Yeah, they're going to be asked, but once again, we all know how the powers work there in D.C. and the powers that unions have and the powers that
sometimes we don't understand it. Okay, real quickly about cars. Now would be a good time to buy a car. I mean, dealers out there are suffering, and the prices are being slashed. It's ridiculous. I've been hearing stories of huge savings.
Not just cars. You're talking cars, suits, you name it. There's sales everywhere. It's a great time to buy. And also, you wanted to talk about that. Great time for investments as well. I try to explain to people that bear markets, you got to think of them like teddy bears. It's the best time to get involved when stocks are inexpensive, when high quality companies are cheap, and you can get great deals out there.
So now, if you have the money, if you can do it, now's the time to buy. But people are afraid.
Well, you also have to take a look at your own unique situation.
Yes.
So you're very young, so you've got a long way to go to your retirement. So it's good for you to be. You got a long way to go, so it's a good time for you to be accumulating. You're in the accumulation stage of your long-term plan. When you're getting close to your retirement stage, well, then you know what? You got to start going to some safer assets.
All right. What do you think about the FDIC, the plan to reduce interest rates for certain homeowners 60 days behind on their mortgage? Is it only for those people?
Yeah, there's various different plans that are being put forward. Actually, they suspended foreclosures for a period of time. The plan that I like best is with the Treasury and the FDIC working together to actually get the 30-year mortgage rate down to 4.5%. That would be a great stimulus for people out there. I also hope that they allow people to refinance at 4.5%. That'd be great for myself.
Me too.
But that would be a great stimulus package as well. But they're learning that a lot of these mortgages that they've reworked, people are still coming in late with their payments, and they just can't afford it.
I know, it's sad.
Yeah.
All right, we reported last week gas could go as low as $1 by 2009, and I was shocked the other day. And am I seeing those numbers correctly? The gas prices are below $2 now, even lower in some. What is that doing to the economy? What will it do?
Well, it's a savings for everybody. It's almost like a stimulus package, almost like a tax cut, if you will. And OPEC is going to be meeting within the next week, and they're going to put forward a major cut in production. If it doesn't work, look out below, because oil will go down to 20.
Wow. All right. We have a question from a viewer. This is from Lauren, who asks, with all these stores like Circuit City and Linens and things going out of business, should I totally avoid giving gift cards this holiday season? That's not a bad question. That's
a great question, but I would definitely be careful. I wouldn't go getting gift cards from companies that are in bankruptcy or in Chapter 11 by any stretch. I mean, if you're going to get something from Nordstrom's, your best bet actually is to probably go. A lot of the malls offer gift cards.
Right, so you can spend them anywhere in the mall.
Yes, or American Express gift cards, or Visa, they do that as well.
Right, or just hand them your credit card.
There you go.
Well, thank you so much for all of your great advice. And